Okay, let's go.
Welcome back to Purple Lipstick on a Pigskin podcast. I'm your quarterback, Shelley. SKOL Sistas, Super Bowl homegirls, 1-0. What a game, huh? First three quarters, a little bit of boring, a little bit of yawn going on. But what about that fourth quarter? We'll be recapping that a little bit throughout the podcast today. We are fueled by faith, hope, and love here at Purple Lipstick on a Pigskin podcast, not only for our passion for the Minnesota Vikings and football and uniting together in a SKOL Sista movement, we are inspired by the positivity and the love and the hope of life, right? This month is Children's Cancer Awareness Month. We are a St. Jude partner in hope. It's time for us all to get together and unite and support these young kids and the Danny Thomas Foundation to help them have a victory. And a lot of times now too, if you go in and they are on a link to on our podcast, purplelipstickpodcast.com, you can get in there, you can support, you can volunteer, become a partner in hope. You get a cool t-shirt. It's a very cool feeling inside. So let's do it, SKOL Sistas. Come on, because I can't do it alone. So we're going to talk some Vikings updates before they meet the Dirty Birds this Sunday in the season opener. We're going for 2-0, okay? Today, too, we're going to introduce you and see what's going on at Special Olympics Minnesota with my good friend, Kathy Karkula. She is the development director for the state of Minnesota here for Special Olympics. I've worked with Kathy before on another Vikings project years and years and years ago. So we're coming back. We are uniting, we SKOL Sistas. So check her out, listen to what's new. They got a big event coming up in 2026. So you're going to hear that interview in a little bit. I want to jump into the gold box right away because you're probably thinking, what is this sign over here? This is a very old sign, folks. I'm going to give you a quick little story about it, okay? Here it is. Back in December 29th of 2013, do you believe it? 12 years ago already. It was the last game at the Metrodome in Minneapolis. And of course, we were tailgating. And we had our whole crew together. Because it was the last game, a lot of things were going on. People wanted to kind of get away with a little memorabilia. So I think the statute of limitations has run out. But here's the quick story. We see a dude down from his tailgating. He walks over to a sign just like this. He didn't take the whole sign. He took the poster out and he went running, right? And we're like, shucks, why didn't we think of that? How come we couldn't have gotten away with that? Well, our tailgate buddies decided that they were going to roam around the tailgate, and all of a sudden we hear from a distance, Shelley, drop the bag, Shelley. So my husband was there. We have a pickup. He dropped the bag. We didn't know what was going on. They had the whole sign, as you can see, and we threw it into the back of the truck, and we covered it with a carpet. And now it's been adorning our backyard. It's tough to let it go because it brings a lot of memories. So I'm just wondering, because this won't fit in my gold box. So this is my gold box surprise. I'm just wondering what you guys think. Should we let the Vikings know? Maybe they want to put it in the museum, the Vikings Museum out at TCO. Or, SKOL Sistas, I want to hear from you if you're tailgating. You got a pickup or way to come get this thing? You let me know. You reach out to me. Let me know, Shelley, this is why I would want to take that and put it at our tailgate. It's a great piece of memorabilia. I would love for someone else to take it and appreciate it and unite all the SKOL Sistas together at that tailgate, all right? So just let me know, purplelipstickpodcast.com, okay? Now let's talk a little bit about the Chicago game. As I said, the first three quarters, I did a little live by live, and if you've seen that, I was losing it. They're wondering what in the world is going on. By the start of the fourth quarter, I thought I was going to go to bed. But my favorite four-letter word is hope in life, too. If you always have hope, You're going to win, right? Come on. Faith. It all comes into it, and our love and our passion for the Vikings. So I decided, okay, I'll watch the fourth quarter, and lo and behold, and I am so impressed with J.J. McCarthy, who was the offensive player of the week, as well he should have been, and how proud he should be. First game of the season, Soldier Field, Monday Night Football, and that young man has the talent and the ability to come back and drive this experienced team to win the game against a division foe. So proud. Thank you, JJ. We are so looking forward to seeing you now beat the Dirty Birds. Another national game coming up Sunday night. Okay. A lot of the experts are picking the Vikes. Now, what we're seeing is like 10 out of 11 on ESPN are picking the Vikes. 6 out of 8 from The Athletic are picking the Vikes. So overall, looking at everything as they do, I mean, they're getting down to, all the minute details. Me, I just say the Vikings are going to win, right? And I know a lot about them and some about the other teams. I know that another eye is going to be on JJ because of who's on the other side for Atlanta on QB, which is that Michael Penix Jr., another really talented young quarterback that kid is. As a matter of fact, JJ and Michael Penix are now going to reunite in a way. McCarthy beat him in the national championship game in Michigan. And so Penix, JJ beat him pretty bad too. It wasn't even a close game. 34-13, I think was the score. And then Michael Penix in the draft is drafted 8 and JJ 10. So a lot of talent on both sides of the ball there. But I think JJ's got it, especially after hearing, I'm sure you guys have heard now what JJ said in the huddle in the fourth quarter. Is there anywhere else?
There's no place like home.
There's no place like home.
You'd rather be. And that united all those guys in the huddle. So talk about a young man, a seasoned young man. And with the culture around him, you can see that these guys respect him. And he's even grown in his leadership just by what's going on in that huddle and what he's saying. And these guys are falling in love with him, and as well they should be. And congrats, McCarthy. I hear you're going to have a new baby if you haven't had already. Congratulations to you and your wife. What an exciting season for you. You're going to name the baby JJ Jr.? Then we got 3 J's going. A little bit of injury update. Game 1, and we're already talking injuries. The biggest one that's going to be out again that was just announced was Darrisaw. Now, I'm not sure what's going on with that dude's knee. I mean, he's one of the best left tackles in the NFL. It's like, come on, Darrisaw. But the doctors and the team and the coaches know what they're doing. But we need you. We want you. I don't know why it's taken so long, but we'd love to see you get in the line there. Okay, we're also going to miss Van Ginkel and Akuda. They're on concussion protocol. So Cashman and Chandler on injured reserve. So we got a few out, but we got a pretty good backup team and a pretty strong team altogether. B-Flow, let's do on defense a little bit more blitzing, okay? I think that's where my boredom was coming in. I wasn't sure in the first 3 quarters where the blitzing was. And I know you call different things and you try to surprise different, and a lot of offenses don't know what you're going to do. But I'd like to see a little bit more blitzing coming up against the Falcons. I'm excited now to introduce you to Kathy Karkula, the development director for Special Olympics Minnesota, and I hope you fall in love with her. I think you will, and let's go. Well, I'm really excited right now to welcome to Purple Lipstick on a Pigskin podcast, but hang on a minute, I gotta kiss the pigskin. Big Viking win last night. I'm excited to welcome the development director of Special Olympics Minnesota here in this state, Kathy Karkula. Welcome, Kathy.
Thanks, Shelley. My pleasure.
Yeah, we're so excited to have you. Did you watch the game last night?
Oh, yes, pitifully.
You, did you get bored?
Yeah, I think that's the right word. I think I
Yeah.
did. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
for real, for
That,
real. The first three quarters, I mean, here at Purple Lipstick, because you're a woman who totally falls in line with our mission here. We are
yeah,
fueled by faith, hope, and love.
yeah.
So as we were going through the game last night, I kept hope, 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 and then it happened in the fourth quarter.
You know, I mean, you had to be a person that had stick-to-itiveness to be able to last this out to the end. You did.
Yeah, there was no doubt about it. And then something just lit the Vikings on fire in the fourth quarter. It was just
Right.
amazing. So it's always, that's where we say in life, right, Kathy? Never give up.
We never give up. And I'll tell you, watching the Vikings, we can never give up.
No, no, that's for sure. Because my big thing on starting this podcast is Super Bowl home, girls. So we're longing for that in this state. And I know you've been a big fan forever and your family. So we're after it this year.
Oh,
So
yeah.
yeah, Kathy, let's talk a little bit about our relationship. Kathy and I go actually quite a few years back. It's got to be at least 15 years, maybe we've known each
Oh,
other.
I believe it. I truly do. It was way back on Purple Lipstick on a Pigskin Luncheon with the coaches' wives and things that were there from the Vikings.
Yeah.
We it was it was an exciting luncheon. It really was. What a great way to start a friendship, because that's one of those events that I wish we could see once a month. It was that exciting. It
Yeah.
it
Well, it
had the
was
right
always
people. It had the right vibes that were going on. Everybody was talking football and sports, and it was the right atmosphere that I love being in. So,
Yeah, I hope to bring that back one day,
oh, that'd
Kathy,
be
and
fun.
it'd
I'll
be.
help you. I'll help you.
I know you would, and you would be the best one to help me for sure. You would be on my bat hotline. I'd be calling you, because it was so cool in support of that special athletes,
Yeah.
that were represented as well and supporting Special Olympics Minnesota, which I'm a huge fan of.
Yes, you
And
are.
then we supported small businesses. We brought in,
We did.
women owned, especially small businesses around the community.
Yep.
That's always important to me as well. So,
Well,
um,
I loved the atmosphere of that whole event. That was just, you went out of there, and I don't know about you, but when I attend a good event, my heart is a millionaire. I go home and I'm
right?
just full of it. I'm just full of it. And
Yeah.
that was a great event.
And that's
It
a
went
good
by all
feeling.
too soon.
Yeah. When your heart is full of good stuff, that's a good feeling.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about what's going on at Special Olympics Minnesota. What's happening?
Ooh,
Whatever.
we've got excitement going on. As you may know, we will be hosting the 2026 National Games for Special Olympics, which
Oh,
means
right
they
on.
they will be coming in from every state.
Ah,
Coming into Minnesota, that we will be putting on competitions and entertainment, and oh gosh, we're just pulling out all the stops on this one to show them what
fabulous.
Minnesota is made of. It's exciting.
And when is that happening?
That's going to be happening starting next June.
Okay. All
Hmm.
right. So yeah, but you got to work on something like that way ahead of time.
Oh
When you
yeah,
have something that big.
we've been working on it almost even a year now, to make sure we've got the right venues, to make sure we got the right speakers, to make sure we've got the right entertainment. You want to make sure Minnesota's going to look good. It's going to
Oh, for
really look
sure.
good.
Yeah, we got to represent. No
Yeah,
doubt, no doubt about that. And you have a special woman in your family who participates, right? In
I
I know
do.
yeah,
we are
Ashley.
we are very, very fortunate. My niece, my younger sister, passed away way too young, and so I overlook her nieces, or her daughters are grown up, but just to see that they have somebody that they can come to and this stuff. I'm not a mom, but I am auntie, and I'm here for them for all things. And my niece Ashley, who has special needs, she lives with me, And you talk about a person that teaches me a lesson every single day of the year.
Yeah, I love
It's
Ashley.
Ashley. Yes. I learn from her. She always says, oh, you have to hook my bra and you have to make sure I'm eating right and I put the right things in my lunch. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But the things you teach me are not even things that are on paper. She
Beautiful.
teaches by her good heart and her wonderful example. The girl is as kind as they come, as humble as they come. And if she had her way, she would be in charge. She would volunteer to be in charge of helping every single person in the world.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's very, very special. I'm blessed to know Ashley
You
a
do
little
know
bit
her.
by the events that we have done together and having lunch at our little coffee shop in
Oh yes.
Minneapolis and stuff. Yeah, and she is just a wonderful woman and somebody that is a great role model for other women in the world, I believe.
Yes, she's not only my reason to keep on doing the things I do for Special Olympics, but she does in life too. Um, she actually inspires even her sisters, who are full functioning in this stuff. But she kind of rules the roost.
I love
I,
it.
I I watch her, and she's the one that starts that we're going bowling on Sunday. We're going to do this. We're going to. I mean, she keeps it. The social calendars are full. Our private lives are full. Everything because Ashley keeps motivated.
All
And
right.
a good person to have around.
Well, hopefully we'll hook up with her on the podcast sometime throughout the Vikings season. And
Yeah,
speaking of that, Kathy, what I'm just gonna throw it out to you. What do you think the Vikings season the record will be? What do you think they'll end up with? 17 game season, got one
yeah.
under our belt with a win. Where do you think we're gonna end up at the end of the season?
Oh gosh, what I hope will end up and what I wish and have the faith in this stuff. I don't know. I guess I would love to see like a 12 and 5, 12
Yeah,
and
yeah. Yeah,
I really would. People can say what they want about the Vikings and this stuff, but from the time the Vikings inception, more or less, I love the Vikings. It's
yeah,
hard to make me not love the Vikings. I I've done things with them as celebrities, and things like that. And
yeah.
they have great hearts. They do wonderful things, and then it comes to playing football, and sometimes I go, "Oh no," you know. But I love them just the same. I
That's
do.
the
You cannot
hard.
take away my love of the Vikings.
Yeah, and I think that's what I love about I call them the SKOL Sistas here in Minnesota is
Right.
we stick with them no matter what.
No matter
And
what.
no
Yeah.
bandwagon jumping, no
No.
whatever. It's always our hope and our dream one day to get that Super Bowl. I think the hardest thing, and I've been promoting this, and I will keep doing it, is wearing a good luck charm every time you're involved with the Viking game this year so that we get that bad, it's that
Ah,
bad karma. We got
maybe
bad,
that's the ticket. I have
right?
not done that, but I do have,
Yeah.
some lucky charm things here
Yeah.
that,
Just I had
as we we're kind of an all girl household with just one little boy dog, but, we crowd around the TV cheering and yelling and, bringing in the goodies for treats and this, because you can't leave that TV screen. And, maybe that's the one thing we're missing is our good luck charm. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm
Hmm.
promoting that, and please pass that on. Get one on Ashley when you guys
I
are watching
will.
the game or tailgating or whatever it is that good luck charm every single time you're involved in a Vikings activity, and we're going to get that bad juju out
We
because
are.
it seems like every year something happens. Not
Yeah.
this year.
No.
Not this year.
We stand such a chance. Of course, I say this every year, but we do. I just the
We
season
do.
starts, and I'm looking at Super Bowl, and this
That's
stuff.
all right. Well, we're going to end on that positive note because I'm looking at Super Bowl homegirl too. Kathy, I always love being with you, whether it's in person or on this Zoom today. You are such a joy to the world. You bring so much of, like I said, that faith, hope, and love. You bring so much to community. That's a lot of what we love to do too, is the love language of giving. Give your time. volunteer, donate, help other people when you can. Even if it's little, it means a lot to someone. And you are a wonderful woman that does all of that and more. So,
You know what? I think it's because I hang around with people like you who are much the same, So I only hang around with the same kind of people. So,
yeah, all right. Well, you're too
yeah,
sweet. I appreciate that. And hopefully, I'm going to say, and there's that word again, hope, that we can together get that purple lipstick on a pigskin luncheon going again one day.
I'm right here for you, girlfriend.
All right, Kathy. You have a great day. Please kiss Ashley for me, all right?
You know I will. And thank you, Shelley. And thank you for all you do.
All right, absolutely. Have a great day, Kathy.
All right. You too, hon. Bye-bye.
All right. Thank you, Kathy. You can tell by the interview how special that woman is to me, not only in what we've done together before, but who she is in life. I hope someday you'll be able to, or you have someone in your life like Kathy. If not, get together, SKOL Sisters, let's unite. You'll find one. Just create those relationships. And actually, I hope to create a relationship with you because I'm going to be going down to the tailgate this Sunday. We're going to do some live stuff at the tailgate with some SKOL Sistas, get some great pictures, maybe give away some purple lipstick. You know where it is right here. Kiss that purple lipstick whenever you can. Get it on that pigskin. Get it on whoever you're standing next to, whoever you're loving for the day. It's a great way to start the day is with a big kiss. Get your good luck charm on. Get it on. Okay, get that good luck charm on when you're down at the game or tailgating or whatever, you're watching it at home. Let's keep that bad karma out so we get that 2-0, all right? And we're on our way. Plus, don't forget the purple Uma. Girls, I want to see you do the purple Uma. If you're in the stands, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your dad, your mom's got a camera, we score a touchdown, and I know there's going to be more than one. You got to do the purple Uma. It's so simple. It's just a little bit of shaking hands, right? And a little bit of the shoulder coming on in. And then we do that little swim and then the hands. That's my favorite part right there. Simple dance. It's a great celebration. It's kind of the SKOL Sistas version of the gritty. And I'm sure we'll be seeing JJ, Jets, do a few of those on Sunday. Subscribe to our channel. I need you. I need you with me. Get to our website, purplelipstickpodcast.com, where we do Viking updates. We're going to add some new fun things in there. And then tell me about the gold box surprise. What should we do? Contact the Vikings or SKOL Sista Tailgater? Are you ready to tell me why you want this sign? purplelipstickpodcast.com. Now it's time for the call. Got my shades on today. It's a little harder. Oh, I'm a little off here. Oh, I'll get it. Usually you don't wear shades in the huddle. I'm just trying to be cool. SKOL Sista 2025. SKOL Sista 2025. Super Bowl homegirl. Let's go.
Okay, let's go.